we just wrapped up the second day in pads here for the Lions out here at training camp for them. Tina Nguyen, Colton, Pouncy with The Athletic joining us today just to talk all things training camp. And of course, the big news today, earlier this morning, how about Falcons running back Bijan Robinson, 3-year contract extension worth up to $75 million. He is now the highest paid running back in NFL history, I believe. And of course, all eyes now turn to Detroit here with the Lions as Jahmyr Gibbs, right, holding in. We have seen him out here, I believe, for a third straight day. He's been out here, obviously not practicing, but around the team. All right, give me your thoughts, your initial reaction here when you first heard that contract extension. We did ask Dan Campbell about it, and what did he say? He said, I mean, it doesn't hurt when it comes to speeding up the process for getting a contract done with Gibbs, but he is a little anxious every day that he's not out here. He wants him out here.
Yeah, obviously, you want your star player to be out here. New offense with Drew Petzing. I think there's a bit of a learning process for Gibbs when he does come back, but
Yeah.
I think everyone here understands it's a business, and I think a big part of that was checked off today when Bijan signed his extension. It always felt like they were at kind of the standoff a little bit between
Right?
Bijan and Gibbs, and
Yeah.
you get it. Those are two running backs drafted, 4 picks apart in the 2023 draft. Two of the best players at their position. Felt like a matter of time before one of them cracked and one of them went first,
Right.
and that was Bijan. So he gets $75 million. It's a lot of money for a running back. I don't think Gibbs is going to be far behind. I think he could even surpass that at this point. So it feels like this could get wrapped up by the end of the week, maybe, just knowing how these contract negotiations tend to play out. But
Yeah.
the Lions would love to have Gibbs back as soon as possible.
Yeah, especially after shipping off David Montgomery there. You
Yeah.
you need Jahmyr Gibbs, of course, in this offense. And you mentioned how both of these guys, right, throughout the offseason, it kind of feels like, all right, who's going to go first? Who's going to go first?
Yeah.
But you know that the second guy is going to get paid a little more here,
Yeah.
right? Give me, realistically, what do you think his contract extension will look like?
It could be as simple as an extra penny. We saw that with Amon-Ra St. Brown when he signed his
Yeah.
extension. He got a penny more back then. But it could also be, somewhere in the ballpark of, 3 years, maybe 76, 77, 78 million. Or it could be the same deal with a little bit more guaranteed money, higher average annual value. There are different ways to make this contract work. Just whatever Gibbs feels comfortable signing at this point. But it does feel like it'll happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs, 3-time Pro Bowler, rushed for 1,223 yards last year on 243 carries and, of course, 13 rushing touchdowns as well. I think, though, yes, he is holding in right now, right? And you understand from a player's perspective and side, it's their job. They're putting their
Right.
bodies on the line. They want to get paid properly. But the fact that we have seen him out here, though, at training camp around the guys, that tells me, of course, it's going to get done at some point. And I think it's really encouraging, too, that he may not be on the practice field, right? And you talk about having a new OC, kind of needing to get caught up to speed and the value of being out here. But I think it's encouraging that he is still around the team.
Right. And if there's a player that can afford to miss some practices, it's Jahmyr Gibbs. We know
Yeah.
what he's all about. We know he's one of the most dynamic talents in the NFL right now, one of the best backs. So he can afford to miss some of these. But look, I think you mentioned it. Like, he's out here with the team. He's supporting his guys. That's always a good sign. You'd rather have that than a guy that's just at home being away, kind of
Yeah.
being by himself. He's at least been in the building around meetings and whatnot. So that does seem like a sign that, this is going to get done probably in the near future. But the fact that he's out here, good on him for still being around the team.
And earlier this morning, when we heard Dan Campbell talk and just say, obviously, it doesn't hurt the process, it speeds it up probably a little bit more. But it was interesting to hear him say, since he used the word anxious to get him out here, because every day that he's not out here, you're missing really valuable time here. So I thought from just a human perspective, like, they want him out here. And they
Yeah.
want him out in this field with the other guys as well. Let's keep it here with the offense and talk about the offensive line, right? That is obviously a huge storyline coming into this season. I think Jared Goff, believe, sacked 38 times last year, and they did some reshuffling on this offensive line, making some changes. Panay Sewell moving to the left side, Cade Mays here, getting adjusted at the center position. A lot of high expectations for Blake Miller as well. What are you seeing from some of these guys on the O-line right now?
Yeah, well, first off, I love what the Lions did in the offseason. They really made the offensive line, Memphis area for them.
Yeah.
They kind of saw, the struggles last year. Frank Ragnow, your all-pro center, retires in June of last year after free agency, after the draft. That put them in a tough spot. Taylor Decker, their left tackle, was never really healthy last year. Kind of went through a bunch of random injuries that just kind of popped up as the season went along. He was never able to be 100%. So, with the changes they made, bringing in Cade Mays, who I think has had a strong camp, he's a solid anchoring center, really good in pass protection. I don't think he's allowed a sack since he's been a starter. And to bring in, a first-round pick in Blake Miller, he's a guy that it might take some time for him to reach his ceiling. That tends to happen with linemen. But from what he brings to the table as one of the most experienced tackles in the draft, 4-year starter at Clemson. If there is a rookie tackle that can come in and step in right away and make a difference,
Make an immediate impact.
it's probably Blake Miller. So I love the fact that they targeted him. He's a high character kid, and look, he's getting his lumps out here. He's going against Aiden Hutchinson. He's going against some of these guys. But that's also the best way to learn on the job is by going against some of these all-pro talents that the Lions have. So I think he's going to learn quickly, and he's set up for success early on, I think.
I just mentioned earlier at the beginning of this, it was the second day in pads for the Lions, I believe 6 training camp practice. Just tell me, who's standing out to you, whether it's offense, defense? I mean, yesterday, energy as well, and today, tons of energy too. Dan Campbell said at the beginning, before today's practice started, how the defense, the D linemen, they were popping off the ball and all that stuff, but he was so curious to see how the offense was going to respond today. Who stood out to you?
I thought that the offense did have a good day, a good bounce back after yesterday's practice.
Yeah.
Jamo and Saint, like having those two guys is kind of a cheat code for your offense because their skill sets play off each other so well.
Yeah.
Jamo's speed, what Saint can do over the middle with his hands and whatnot. So having those two guys automatically helps your offense. I think Jamo's been a standout so far in camp. He's been catching pretty much everything with his hands. Normally he's a body catcher, but that's been a big difference and a point of an emphasis area for him. The guy defensively that flashed for me today was Lee McNeil. He had a couple of TFLs during the team period. I thought he had a bit of a slow start to camp, just no pads. He's going a little bit lighter, but I thought he was great today and really making plays. And look, the Lions need him to step up. They paid him a lot of money a couple years ago to be a franchise player, to be a core guy. And if what we saw today was any indication, I think he's going to have a really strong bounce back year.
Real quick, I do want to mention, obviously with the offense, new offensive coordinator Andrew Petzing, and a lot of conversations about utilizing more tight end, running backs too. What kind of sense are you getting from the guys maybe and what this offense could look like and will look like under Petzing?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot to work with, that's for sure. I know this is a really coveted job just with all the talent they have here.
Yep.
One thing I like about what Petzing's doing is there's a lot of eye candy going on, a lot of motions in the backfield, movements with tight ends and wide receivers, sending Jamo in motion, sending Saint and having him line up in the slot and then kicking out to the outside. When you don't know where any of these guys are going to line up on a given play, it really stresses the defense.
It keeps the defense on their toes.
Absolutely. And I think that's the goal. And Dan knew that when he was looking for an OC. He wanted someone that can take advantage of every weapon they have and, cause mismatches for the defense. I think that's what we're seeing so far in training camp, and now we just got to see in the regular season.
All right, and there you have it. That is second day in pads for the Lions, 6th day of training camp here in the books. Colton, Pouncy, Nguyen, thanks for watching.